Hi everyone, I wanted to make this video to share with you what I have to consider my favorite new Avon product. I have a lot of favorites, but this one is absolutely my favorite. So in campaign 24, we launched Avon CHI essential hair care products. And I have been using them since August and I absolutely love them. So I wanted to share a little bit with you. For those of you that don't know, my name is Karen McCloskey. I'm an independent Avon representative. I'm also an Honor Society member and a national recruiter. My husband, Tony, helps me with the business. So we've built a pretty good business and we love what we do. We both do work other jobs, but this is just something that has really kind of engaged us and we love it. One of the great things about the Avon CHI Essentials is that this was developed specifically by CHI for Avon. So you're going to have to get it from your Avon representative. You're not going to find it at Walmart or Target or Ulta or any of the places where you would normally find salon brand products. So this was specifically made for Avon. There's 4 amazing hair care products so far. We have the replenishing shampoo, the moisturizing conditioner, the repairing serum, and the thermal protecting spray. A couple of neat things. This is for all hair types. So it doesn't matter if you have straight hair, blonde hair, curly hair, processed hair. This is definitely for all hair types. And actually, CHI was a sponsor of the Miss Universe pageant, and I guess I saw some different ads and commercials that they were using the CHI essentials, and pretty much everybody loved it. There's 3 main ingredients in the CHI essentials. It's aloe, which helps with moisture properties. It locks in moisture and reduces frizz. Pomegranate, it's full of antioxidants to stimulate the scalp, and it has pH balancing properties to help clarify your hair. And then hibiscus, which is rich in vitamins, amino acids, increases elasticity, and encourages thicker looking hair. And also the nice thing about this is 90% natural ingredients. So there's not a lot of chemicals, not a lot of fillers. What you're getting is what you're getting. It's all natural ingredients. First, we're going to go over the replenishing shampoo. This is my bottle that both my husband and I use, so we love this. It's a gentle daily shampoo. It contains essential vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. It's sulfate and paraben free, safe for color treated hair, and like I said, it is made for all hair types. So, feel free to use it. It's not gonna matter if you have curly hair, straight hair, processed hair, anything like that. The key ingredients in all of the products that I'm going to go over is aloe vera, pomegranate, and hibiscus. One thing also to know about the shampoo is because it is so natural, you're not going to have a lot of foaming when you wash your hair. So that was something that kind of surprised me. And then once I thought about it, I'm like, there's not all those things in there that cause the foaming. It's natural ingredients. So you're going to have a little bit of foam, but nothing like you would with your normal shampoo. The moisturizing conditioner, it's a lightweight daily conditioner. So if you're worried about conditioning your hair every day, there's nothing to worry about this. It is thicker, so you don't need a lot of it. It goes a long way, but it adds a lot of moisture to your hair and it doesn't weigh it down and make it look drab or greasy or anything like that. It's infused with aloe to lock in moisture, vitamins A and B to help strengthen your hair, increase elasticity, and help smooth split ends and eliminate frizz. the thermal protecting spray. And actually, here's my bottle of conditioner. The thermal protecting spray. This helps protect hair from heat damage. So if you blow dry your hair, if you use a curling iron, flat iron, anything like that, you always want to make sure that you protect your hair before you put any heat on it. Heat is so damaging to hair, and if you don't have that protective layer, then it's really going to take a toll on your hair. You're going to get split ends, it's going to break, and you're going to notice that your hair just doesn't look as healthy. So this helps lock in moisture, strengthen the cuticles for frizz-free, shiny hair. Now, this, you want to spray it a little bit away from your hair. You don't want to be right on top of it. And the way you can do it on damp or dry hair. And the way I do it is after I wash my hair, I spray it before I comb it out or anything. I just spray it on my head, and then I comb it through with a pick. And then I let it sit for a little bit. I like to let my products kind of work their way in before I add anything else to them. I've used it both damp and dry. So if I decide that I'm not gonna wash my hair the next day, or that I'm in a hurry and I can't, I don't have time to wash it and dry it, I spray the ends to protect it really good, and then I just kind of mist the rest of my hair to protect it from the flat iron. So the next is the repairing serum. And if you notice, I have a full bottle. This stuff goes a long way. I was given a bottle when I went to conference, and it was probably about 2 ounces, and I'm still using it. I probably still have a quarter of it to half left. You don't want to use a lot of it because it really does go a long way. It deeply penetrates, but it's lightweight. It helps strengthen, protect, moisturize, and smooth your hair. Vitamin A helps seal the split ends, and rosemary helps boost volume and shine. So you just put a little small amount on your hands, and I start on my ends, kind of halfway down my hair, and I really make sure I get my ends good. And then what's ever left, I kind of work through the rest of my hair. And, with serums, you always have a little bit left on your hands. So then I just rub it into my hands as a moisturizer and go on from there. This you can also use on damp or dry hair. I've used it both. I've used it before my heat shield. I've used it after. I've used it wet, dry. What I finally decided on for myself is that I style my hair, dry it, and then I put it on once it's dried. And then I kind of style it with my fingers. That just seems to work the best for me. It makes it shiny. And I think you got to kind of play with it, especially if you have really processed hair. They recommend that you put it on before the thermal protector because it's helping repair your hair. If it's really damaged, you want it right on that hair cuticle to get to it right away. My thoughts and reviews on the product. I love it. I truly, truly, truly love it. I have always been a hair snob. I have used various products until I found one that I liked. I've spent a lot of money on hair products. I wasn't sure. I was familiar with CHI. I did use some of their products. I actually used one of their heat protectors is what I used. And I used a couple of other things, a root boost, some stuff like that. But I never used, I truly never tried their shampoo and conditioner because I had found something else. But once I got this, the day after, I started using it. And I was in New Orleans in 100-degree weather, 1000% humidity. And yes, my hair did curl. I have naturally curly hair, but it was soft, beachy waves. It didn't get frizzy. It didn't explode into an afro, because if my hair has a lot of humidity, it just gets really kinky, curly. It didn't. It was real pretty beachy waves. It wasn't huge. I was able to run my fingers through it. So I was hooked. I was hooked. I've noticed a huge difference in my hair. It's softer. It's more manageable. People have noticed a difference in my hair. I've had customers ask me what I'm using. And I've shared it with them, and they've fallen in love with it also. I'm using less products than before. You would never know, but I used a lot of different products, and I would buy one, and I'd have products for when we'd go back east, when we'd go down south, when it was winter, when it was summer. You know, having naturally curly hair, it's really hard to find something that works for your hair all the time in all situations. So, this has worked, and I spent a week in the South, and it made a huge, huge difference. It's less expensive than what I was buying before. Like I said, I spent a lot of money on hair stuff. It's comparable to other salon brands in price. Not the same formula. I've tried a lot of them. This is by far the best, but the price wise, it's comparable. Like Matrix, Biolage, Kenra, Bedhead, it's very comparable in price. And when it's on sale, it's $15 for the shampoo and conditioner, which I can't tell you if I've ever spent $15 on a bottle of hair shampoo or conditioner. Even when my husband used to use Biolage, I think I still, when it was on sale, I think I still spent 20 bucks on it, if not more. It seems to be okay for people with allergies. I've had a couple of clients that are allergic to different scents or different shampoos that they've been really, you know, they've had to kind of pick and choose. And when I've talked about it, I've given it a little bit to them to test it out, because they had used an Avon shampoo that was discontinued. So I had them try it behind the ear just a little bit, and then you can also try it on the inside of your arm. I think behind the ear, because it's the closest to your head. So, but you know, behind your earlobe, and they've used it, and they have really, really liked it. My hairdresser was excuse me, can't talk today. My hairdresser was shocked at how good my hair looked. I started using it in August, and I had just gotten my hair cut before I left to New Orleans. And when I got back, I got super busy with work. I kept putting off going to get my hair cut and colored, and it could not be a priority for me. That was just one of the things that I would think I need to make an appointment, and then something would come up, and I could not do it. But I kept using it. And when I got in to get my hair cut and colored finally, it's like, how bad is my hair? And she's like, it's really not that bad, and you've gotten way over what you normally do. I was like, okay. And I didn't say anything of what I was using. So yesterday I went to get my hair cut and colored, and I asked her again because I wanted to know what she thought. And she's like, oh, I don't have to cut off very much. I'm just going to snip the ends. And she's like, really, you know, it's fine. And so I told her what I was using, and she's like, really? And she goes, you know, Chi is a really good product to use. And I said, well, you know, it's made specifically for Avon. It's all natural. And I said, I love it. I said, I can even tell a difference because I do have some conditioner left from what I was using before. So I'm trying to use that up. I don't want to waste it. And I can tell a difference when I use that conditioner to when I use the entire CHI line. So, you know, I'm sold. I absolutely love this stuff. My husband loves it. Even he gets asked, like a lot of times he has a real short military cut, but when he goes to get a haircut, the ladies or whoever cuts it will say, what do you use on your hair? It's so soft. And, you know, it's just something we're sold. If you have questions about it, if you want to try it, please let me know. I can get you a sample. I truly believe if you try this, you are going to fall in love with it. Contact me about purchasing it for direct delivery. You can also buy it online on my website, which is listed right here. If you are a first-time online customer, if you use the code WELCOME10, you'll get 10% off your first online order. So that's a great way to save. If you have an Avon representative already and you haven't tried this, call them right away. It is definitely worth trying. And if you have the representative, please give them your business. If not, contact me. I would love to be your Avon representative. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great night.